Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Nate, and I am back with another Ask Me Anything About My Travel series. It's good to be back, and I hope the week is starting out well for all of you. I know it is for me, and I can't wait to share another story with you guys that I hope you enjoy and takes you right into Thanksgiving break on the right note. So first, I'd like to show you a little something that I collected from the trip. It actually has something to do with the story this time, but I love collecting rocks. I don't know why. I just love minerals and everything like that. And this was interesting because I didn't know Poland, we were in Krakow at the time, had a bunch of flint. So here is a really cool flint geode. I think this was a striped flint, but I'm not exactly sure. If any of my geologist friends can confirm with me, that'd be great. But these little geodes, we went to a park and there was geodes everywhere. They were embedded into the path. There was big white sheer walls of rock with just these sparkling flint geodes all throughout. That was really, really cool. So something about Poland that I didn't know is I have a bunch of flint. And if you ever are in Krakow, there's a good you probably could find it because it's a big climbing destination, but you go there, find some geodes. It's really, really fun. So that just segues right into the story for today, which happens to be also in Krakow, Poland. But before we get there, it was just to set it up, one of the, we'll say, not so pleasant, not so smooth parts of our trip where travel planning caught up to us and things didn't go exactly right. Most of the time, we had really good luck all throughout our 2 years abroad, but this is one that sticks out in our minds as something really went wrong. All of the karma that's been saving up, all of the flights that we made on time and everything was on time came back to haunt us in this one story. So let's get right into it. So this story, we were back in Germany after our stint through Southeast Asia and New Zealand and Australia. We're coming back and we had some downtime as we had a couple friends that were coming to visit. We really wanted to explore some of Europe while we were back in Germany. And part of that was going to Prague and then also Krakow, Poland. I had been to Krakow before and really, really loved it there. So I really wanted to take Jackie and eat a lot of pierogies because who doesn't really love pierogies? So we were on our way to Krakow. Now, getting through the train systems of Europe really cheaply is sort of difficult. There are the long distance trains that are pretty expensive, but they also have local rails that change with every country, which makes sense. Each country has its own train system. But navigating between, if you have to go through another country, say Czech Republic to get to Poland, it can be a little bit difficult because there's a lot of transfers, there's different types of tickets, there's different, yeah, it's a completely different system. So you can't just go to one place and get it, except for what was goeuro.com. I think it's omio.com now. I would have to double check that, and I'll put a link in the description. But they can help you make combination tickets that are really cheap through the different systems of the country. So that's what we did. Problem was that navigating the different systems, you get some kind of wacky, crazy times, and you might have to switch stations in a city. And that's exactly what happened to us. So we had train tickets from Augsburg to the border of the Czech Republic. We had to transfer and go to Prague. And then in Prague, there's 3 train stations, I think. We went to the main one, and then we had to transfer to an outlying one to then go up to Poland for one more, the border to transfer one more time and get all the way up to Krakow. So a long travel day. We were all geared up, and I made a very crucial mistake. That transfer in Prague, we did have to go to an outlying train station. And when I read on my map was that it was a 3 kilometer away walk. And me and Jackie really like to walk. So we're like, okay, I think we have enough time here. We have a couple hours to do this. I think it was about an hour, hour and a half or something, but 3 kilometers, like, we could do 3 kilometers and we'll make it with just a little bit of amount of time. We'll be fine. Problem was, it wasn't 3 kilometers. It was 3 miles, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that adds a lot of walking time. And we missed our train. Oh man, the units. I thought we were in Europe. It's like, of course, it's 3 kilometers. No, it was 3 miles. And we didn't make it. And of course, it ended with us sprinting towards the train station, and it started raining. and we're have all of our stuff, our backpacks on us, and we're getting soaked. Oh, it was so miserable, and I felt so bad. But luckily, Jackie picked me up. We booked an overnight bus that came in a couple hours later, so we went and just treated ourselves to a nice dinner meal around the area, got on the bus, and we were off to Krakow. But the problem with that is the overnight bus. Now, I love Flixbus in Europe. I think it's great, super cheap. It's not very comfortable when you're doing overnight bus, but luckily we had been on the road for quite a while and slept in some ridiculous situations like the Laos story. So we were good. And we actually conked out totally fine, woke up, and we were at the station. So all of a sudden, showed up in Krakow, crisis averted. So we get up and we're there. So it's kind of groggy. We're putting our stuff together, so grabbing everything, grabbing our backpacks, everything, walk off the bus. And in Krakow, the bus drops you off at the front, and then the bus drives off. So the bus drives off, and we have all our stuff and starting to look at directions. And all of a sudden, Jackie, wide-eyed and white in the face, looks at me and goes, "Oh no, I left my laptop on the bus." And oh my God, that was one of the worst moments because the bus was gone. We're in a new country and we don't know any Polish at all. So we're like, oh crap, what do we do? And not only that, she had a job in Sri Lanka coming up in the next couple weeks. So she had a lot of work on that laptop that I think half of it was backed up, but half of it wasn't. And it was a big job. So like full on panic mode. Like, how the heck am I going to get this laptop back? So we immediately go to the help desk. We're like, okay, if we could just find the bus or contact the driver anyway, then it should be good. We could find it. And the Krakow bus station is notorious for their terrible customer service. And I can definitely agree with all of those reviews. They were awful. They didn't want to talk to us. We had nothing. We had no Polish. So we were trying to speak English and they just wanted nothing to do with us at all. It didn't matter if we lost our laptop, whatever. They're like, just go to the other desk. And then we went to the other desk and they would just go, go back to the other desk. Go back to the other desk. It's like, no, I'll go back to the other desk. And they would just pass us around back and forth while we're freaking out trying to get this stupid laptop. And it should have been a simple fix. We couldn't find where the bus was. We couldn't find the driver. We couldn't get any numbers. We couldn't even get to the company. We tried calling Flixbus, but we found out that they actually take a Polish bus company and contract out rides and put the branding on the buses, but from a Polish bus company. So it wasn't even like Flixbus couldn't even help us. We were stuck. It was just a dead end, and we were down a laptop, a very important laptop, and we're like, oh man, okay, so what the heck do we do? And after a very quick, about 5-minute cry session, we went off to our host, and luckily we were staying with a host that day. Went to our host, just defeated. When we got there, though, everything started to change. And this is what I love about couch surfing, because you do just get to enter into someone's life. And also it's like you're visiting a friend. So you're just visiting a friend that you've never met before. And that's exactly what Yanni was to us. So Yanni was a cool little college student. He had a nice little apartment in downtown Krakow. He went to work for us. He heard what happened. He's like, nah, okay, we got this. So his English was perfect. And also now that he was a Polish guy, so perfect Polish, we had one of the missing pieces that we needed. And we Sherlock Holmes our way to an unbelievable level. So we found the company, we gave calls, we reached out. He told us where the help desk was, I guess, for the Polish bus system. They couldn't give us the name, or they said they couldn't give us the name of the bus company. But then Yanni got on the phone and yelled at this guy in Polish until he gave us a name and hung up. It was really ridiculous. It was really funny. So we got the name. We go back online. We're talking to them. That guy was really helpful. He was working to help us for this bus company that works with Flixbus. And then so we got his number and then we called him. So he's talking. He gave us the phone number to the bus driver. So we got all the way to the bus driver. That was that we were talking, that we were on the bus with. This was our golden ticket in. We called the bus driver. Yanni was talking to him in Polish. Hey, did you find a laptop? No, no, he didn't. So it was gone. It was gone. All that work for nothing. It didn't materialize. We got so close to finding the laptop, but someone must have stolen it off the bus, or the bus driver kept it. We'll never know, but someone had stolen the laptop. So that's just, sometimes that's just how it goes. And life throws a lot of weird things at you, especially when you think everything is set and you have your little systems. That's usually when life throws a huge wrench into your plan, as in, okay, you have a job in a couple of weeks in Sri Lanka. Okay, we're going to take your laptop away and half of your work when you're supposed to be enjoying the wonderful city of Krakow. But the good news is about us people is that we're really resilient. So once that happened, I mean, me and Jackie, we recalibrated. I gave her my laptop. She redid all of the work that she could. Luckily, she did back up half of it, and we just fed her pierogies. So unfortunately, it wasn't as fun of a week as she would have liked, but we just fed her mountains of pierogies from a local shop as she worked away, and me and Yanni had a good time and cooked for her and just talked and did all the wonderful things that travel was supposed to be, and incorporated Jackie when we could. But the thing is, we bounced back even from, I mean, what do you do, right? I guess you can't just stop. You can't just go home. You can't just quit life. So you bounce back, you get back on track, and you go get it. So that was one of the things, one of the stories, one of the moments in travel where not only really bonded me and Jackie together, but really made me realize how important the struggle was, even in a fairy tale lifestyle, or not fairy tale, but a fun lifestyle that is travel. But the hard moments really do make you the strongest. And that's something that me and Jackie will never forget, especially as we take on the challenges of a new life coming back home, is that, wow, we got through that. We got through the lost laptop and had to deal with the Polish customer service systems. We can do anything. We can do a lot more than we think we're capable of. And sometimes Mondays are really bad. This Monday might be not so good, but at least you didn't get your laptop stolen in Poland. So keep on being resilient, people. I know that life can be hard sometimes, but we got this. We all got this. And that is my story for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed telling you it. So if you'd like to hear more of the stories, or would you like stories from a specific place? Would you like stories more about Poland, or some hard stories, more uplifting stories, whatever, write them in the comments below. I would love to share as much as I can. This is, once again, a really good practice for me, just to, I don't know, let out everything that I learned, and hopefully help you guys in some way. If you want to see any more of the videos, the YouTube link is in the description. Those are where all the archive videos are. There's also a Facebook page called Nathan Speaks, where all the videos will be broadcasted as well. And I can't forget as well, there was a podcast that I did while traveling, and Yanni, our Sherlock homing, that's a weird word, homing person in Poland, did a podcast interview with me. It's called Game Plan. It's really, really, really good, and that link is also in the description. So check it all out. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed telling you it. And enjoy your Monday and Thanksgiving, because, oh my goodness, I can't wait to have a normal Thanksgiving in America and eat as much as possible. And I hope you guys do too. So catch you later, and have a good day.